Hello! Isn't it fabulous to just imagine a world without litter, without grime, without a single plastic bag ruining a perfectly good view? Well, pinch me and pass the recycling bin, because today we're jet-setting off to the top 10 cleanest countries in the world. These beauties aren't just easy on the eyes, they're practically saints when it comes to environmental responsibility. Ever wondered which countries are the cleanest in the world? Let's dive into the top 10 cleanest countries that are not just visually stunning, but also environmentally conscious. First up, we're whisked away to the land of 1,000 lakes and absolutely no litter bugs, Finland. Now, you might be picturing pristine forests and sparkling waters, and you wouldn't be wrong, sweetie. But what really makes Finland shine is its commitment to recycling. We're talking comprehensive programs that would make even the most disorganized dustbin diva weep with envy. They've got a bin for everything. Paper, plastic, glass, you name it, they've categorized it and given it a special container. And don't even think about flouting the rules. Finland takes its pollution laws very seriously. We're talking fines that would make your credit card tremble in its wallet. But honestly, with everything so well organized and the environment reaping the benefits, who would even dream of littering? It's like trying to sneak an extra bottle of Bali through customs, simply not the done thing. Next, we're off to Switzerland, a country so clean you could practically eat fondue off the sidewalks. All right, maybe not literally, but you get the idea. The Swiss have this thing about efficiency, and it extends to their eco-friendly technologies. We're talking cutting-edge waste disposal systems that would make even the most jaded techie swoon. Think of it as a spa day for your rubbish. It gets sorted, processed, and transformed into something useful, all while being pampered with the latest and greatest in green technology. Honestly, being rubbish in Switzerland sounds rather delightful. And let's not forget the views. Sparkling lakes, majestic mountains, and not a speck of litter in sight. It's enough to make you want to don your finest hiking gear and yodel with joy. Now let's hop over to Norway, where cleanliness isn't just a habit. It's practically woven into their DNA. These are people who genuinely enjoy keeping their country spotless, and it shows. From the moment you step off the plane, you'll notice a distinct lack of litter. And I'm not just talking about the usual suspects like plastic bottles and cigarette butts. In Norway, even chewing gum is treated like a public menace. And the best part is, it's not just the government cracking the whip. The Norwegians are all about community-driven initiatives. They have these adorable little groups that gather for cleanup days, where they put on their wellies, grab a bin bag, and make their neighborhoods even more spick and span. It's like a street party, but instead of cocktails and canapes, they're serving up a big dose of civic pride. Hold on to your hats, because we're about to enter the realm of spotless streets and sparkling skyscrapers, Singapore. Now, Singapore is known for its strict laws, and let me tell you, they don't mess about when it comes to cleanliness. We're talking hefty fines for even the most minor infractions. Drop a sweet wrapper? Fine. Spit out your gum? Fine. Dare to even think about littering? You guessed it, a fine that would make your eyes water. But before you start picturing Singapore as some sort of dystopian clean freak nightmare, let me assure you, it's absolutely fabulous. The streets are immaculate, the air is fresh, and the entire city has a wonderful sense of order and efficiency. It's like stepping into a perfectly curated Instagram feed, only in real life. Next stop, Japan, a country where ancient traditions and futuristic technology collide in a symphony of cleanliness. The Japanese have this incredible respect for their surroundings, and it's evident in everything from their meticulously maintained gardens to their spotless public restrooms. Seriously, you could eat sushi off the toilet seats. Although I wouldn't recommend it, hygiene is one thing, but let's not get carried away. But what truly sets Japan apart is its dedication to waste management. They've got these high-tech incinerators that can turn rubbish into energy, and their recycling systems are incredibly sophisticated. And the best part? The Japanese people are incredibly mindful about waste in the first place. They're all about reducing, reusing, and recycling long before it became a trendy hashtag. Get your hiking boots ready, because we're off to Sweden, a country where nature and urban life coexist in perfect harmony. Sweden is renowned for its extensive green spaces and public parks, and let me tell you, they are absolutely divine. Imagine strolling through lush forests, picnicking by crystal-clear lakes, and not a single piece of litter to spoil the view. It's enough to make you want to pack up your bags and move in. But it's not just the natural beauty that's so impressive, It's the way the Swedes maintain it. The government invests heavily in keeping the parks and green spaces pristine, and the people are equally committed to doing their part. You'll often see families and friends gathering for cleanup days, where they pick up litter, plant trees, and generally make their little corner of Sweden even more lovely. It's like a giant nationwide gardening club, and everyone's invited. Hold on to your handlebars because we're off to Denmark, a country that's practically synonymous with bicycles and windmills. Now, Denmark is at the forefront of innovative technology, and they've applied that same ingenuity to their quest for cleanliness. Take their cycling infrastructure, for example. They've got cycle paths everywhere, which not only reduces traffic congestion but also promotes a healthier, more eco-friendly lifestyle. And let's not forget their iconic windmills. Denmark is a world leader in wind energy, which means they're generating clean, renewable energy while also reducing their carbon footprint. It's a win-win situation. But it's not just about high-tech solutions. The Danes are also incredibly mindful about waste reduction. They were one of the first countries to introduce a tax on plastic bags, and they've got these fantastic deposit refund schemes for bottles and cans. So, not only are you encouraged to recycle, but you're also rewarded for it. Now that's what I call positive reinforcement. Pack your bags and grab your passport because we're off to Canada, a country so vast and breathtakingly beautiful, it'll make your jaw drop. Canada is renowned for its pristine natural environment, from the majestic Rocky Mountains to the rugged coastline of Nova Scotia. And let me tell you, they take great pride in keeping it that way. The Canadians understand that their natural beauty is a major draw for tourists, and they've invested heavily in protecting and preserving it. You'll find national parks and protected areas across the country, all meticulously maintained and free from litter. And the best part is, the Canadians are incredibly passionate about keeping their country clean. They're all about responsible tourism, and they encourage visitors to do their part by packing out what they pack in, respecting wildlife, and generally leaving no trace of their presence. It's like a giant nationwide game of leave it as you found it, and everyone's a winner. Get ready for some Middle-earth magic because we're off to New Zealand, a country so stunningly beautiful, it's practically otherworldly. New Zealand is famous for its dramatic landscapes, from the soaring peaks of Mount Cook to the Milford Sound. But what truly sets it apart is its commitment to environmental conservation. The Kiwis, as they're affectionately known, are incredibly passionate about protecting their natural heritage, and they've implemented some truly innovative programs to ensure its preservation. One of the key factors in New Zealand's success is its focus on education. From a young age, children are taught about the importance of environmental awareness and sustainability. They have these fantastic programs in schools where kids learn about recycling, composting, and reducing their ecological footprint. It's like a nationwide eco-warrior training camp, and these kids are graduating with honors. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to touch down in Iceland, a country so otherworldly and pristine, it'll make you feel like you've stepped onto another planet. Iceland is renowned for its dramatic landscapes, from glaciers and volcanoes to geysers and hot springs. It's a nature lover's paradise, and the Icelanders are fiercely protective of their natural heritage. They've implemented strict environmental regulations and are constantly striving to minimize their impact on the environment. One of the things that makes Iceland so special is its commitment to renewable energy. They harness the power of their volcanoes and glaciers to generate geothermal energy and hydropower, making them one of the least polluted countries in the world. And the best part? The Icelanders are incredibly proactive when it comes to maintaining their pristine environment. They have regular community cleanup days where everyone pitches in to collect litter and preserve the natural beauty of their island nation. Well, there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the top 10 cleanest countries in the world. From Finland's recycling prowess to Iceland's geothermal energy, these countries are shining examples of what's possible when we prioritize environmental responsibility. So the next time you're tempted to toss that plastic bottle out the car window, think of the pristine beauty of these nations and channel your inner eco-warrior. Thanks for exploring the cleanest countries with us. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to support our channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your support helps us bring more amazing content your way.